Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, this part 2, we will be talking about the development area. So what I have done is, I created this kind of layout within my Gravit Designer, and as I have mentioned in my PowerPoint, so the Gravit Designer which I have used for the development. So basically why I use this, because it's free in the first place, and you have unlimited symbols which you can find the icons for free of cost. So I have used this home icon, reset and reset markings and other icon stuff over here. They're all like I can get it from here easily. That's the reason I'm using this, and it's way easy to create any kind of layout you want to within this Gravit Designer, right? So let's say for example you want to search for some home icon, so you just click on home and type home and then hit enter. You will see the home icons. You see there are home icons. Anything you want to just you type it, you'll find those icons over here, and then you just need to export this icon. Specifically select the icon what you want to export, and you can just simply select this icon and export it as a PNG. You just make the selections and it will get exported. So using this will have so many benefits. Of course Photoshop can do too, but compared to Photoshop, for me this is way more convenient to create any layout easily. It took me like around probably like 30 minutes to design this kind of template, maybe less than that, but this is what I would like to show in my reports, right, in as a filter panel within my Spotfire. So the development what I have done is in my editor, which I have told you Visual Studio Code is my editor. So basically I have done this development area, and then you see the output what I'm seeing. This is the output basically I got from the development. So I know I need to replace the images here, but in Spotfire, we cannot use the images from your local drives. It will embed the images, and you will get different image ID will get generated within the Spotfire. So I kept the names as it is here. As of now, we will load the images within the Spotfire, and then we can do some changes. So right now in terms of functionality, look, we will get the logo over here within the Spotfire once we deploy this code into the Spotfire. So what else I have done here in this my deployment? So you see this is my first part which I designed in terms of div under my body of the HTML, and so to these divs I created these set of style elements. This is my CSS as I have mentioned, and the last is my jQuery which I have mentioned within the script over here. So this is all I have done. So these are the three different parts. So by doing this I achieved something which and once you select, you see I have also added this toggle all filters. So when you see from Gravit Designer, I use this icon. I thought once you click on this it will turn into red, or once you click on this it will slide over to green, but this is not going to happen within the Spotfire because the images are getting embedded. So because of that reason I created a button called toggle all filters. What this button does is once you click on this, it will hide all the filters. Once you click on this back again, it will show all the filters within that. And now you want to slide only filter one by one. So let's say if you want to see only one filter, you click on this, you see that filter over here, and if you want to see this alone, you can click alone. If you click here again, it will go back, it will hide that one, it will slide up and slide down, right? So let's put this within the Spotfire right now and see how it's showing up. So as I said, we will use this div functionality in the first place. So I'll just show you. I just use the text area here, and now I just right click over here and then I'll go to edit HTML. So consider this is our boilerplate where we'll put all the code for Java, for the HTML and for the styles, right? So I'll just paste this one over here first. Let's see what you're seeing. So this is what you are seeing. So without any styles, so this is what you see, and nothing is happening. So now this is just a plain HTML what we have used. So the most of the style will happen only in the using the styles, right? Cascading styles, which I call, but you can see. So I also used the styles which I have used for my development is something called display grid, which is I call it a CSS grid, which has came in the month of probably like January or sometime like that in this year. It's pretty new, but there are new technologies coming up on. But there are something called a Flexbox or something like that. They're all pretty cool. But this has more benefits than any other thing. That's what I feel, and I felt like this is pretty much easy for anyone who is trying to develop wants to develop from the beginning. Like I mean, like I knew, like if you are new and you want to develop something stylish, and it's pretty much easy by using the CSS Grid. There are some online courses, for free, and you can go through that, and you can also build your own styles using the CSS Grid. Right, only in that grid you can able to identify this grid template columns and other stuff like that. So let's copy this. Let's not waste some time, and let's copy this styles, and what I do is I just keep it here. That's it. So there's a style on top, there's a style on bottom. I'm not using, if you see here, I'm not using any body, anything, or any HTML titles or HTML tags or header tags, nothing, right? So but still, because everything, all of these content in Spotfire has been already embedded within it, so that's why you will not require any of that. So if you save this, cool, right? So now if you look into this, the advantage of this one is if you expand this, let's say it works on the cross browser, which I means like, so let's say your user might using the different resolution of his computer. Let's say if he has the bigger one, so it's showing up like this. So dynamically it will increase the width of the filter panel. You see, if I'm reducing it to like this much, you can still see every information, every piece and bit of the information. But if you look, you see you don't even see any scroll bars until unless you really take it to the end like this. You still see the scroll bar, but pretty much you are seeing all the information, but no one wants to see your filters like that, right? So anyway, so it's like if you're trying to grab it big, like you can still make it big. It automatically, the width will fit, so you don't need to worry. Dynamically, it's like kind of fluid content, so it will flows through accordingly to the space what you have. All right, now let's put some so you see there is no effects as on, so I can see all the filters over here, but I'm not seeing any effects over here. So first, before applying a jQuery, let me put some filter over here. I'll take out the test one from here. I'll just put some filter called product category name. I just pasted it here. I just saved it. So you see the filter is showing up here. And now I'll take out this test one, and then I'll put some filter over here called product subcategory, and then I'll just put something called city, I think. So is there any city? Yeah, so let's put that city. So we have three different filters right now. So right now you have three different filters, but for these three different filters, when you click, you see when you highlight this, you put your cursor over here, it's highlighting that content, that specific filter, right? So anyway, we'll just name this filter as, what's that product category name, product category name, and product sub category name. Oops. And then final is city. So let's save this. Now you're seeing cool things, but still you are not seeing the slides up and downs because we haven't added any jQuery to it. So even the toggle functionality is not working because again we haven't added. So let's add that. So I'll go back here. Now first we copied this body, and then copied the styles, and the last one is just a simple script over here. So you no need to copy the script just like that, because you have the JavaScript option. There is an option called JavaScript Plug-In. You just click over here and you just, I already created one, so I'll just edit that. So I'll just Control V. So these are all my, this is all my code. So if I click on OK, so now jQuery is applied to this, so we can test that one right now. So I don't see any errors. So let's click on the toggle first. So click on this. Wow. So I see there is a problem because it's not closing everything out as I expected. It's basically, it's closing out, I mean like closing and opening up. Let's click one by one. Okay, this is also not expecting as it has to work, right? So there is something which I'm missing. So let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think it's because, let me delete it. And nothing new. Let's say jQuery. We'll paste this one again, once again. So let's see. It will be the, yep. So now it's working. Maybe it's because of the glitch. I think it has copied twice, so that's the reason the queries isn't twice. So let's see, now it's working as expected. So now, yep. And one more thing, yep. And another one, yep. Let's toggle all, cool. That's great. Now let's see if the filters are working fine. I think they should work fine, right? So if I click on accessories, I should be able to see the accessories data in each state, which state has the maximum maximum unit price, or which state has the maximum order quantity. So I see this specific city has the, London has the maximum accessories quantity. That's what I'm seeing here. All the filters were working fine as expected. That's no issues there. So what else? Now let's create this logo filter panel and the other stuff as I told you before. So I'll just quickly come over here. So I need to replace this logo, right? I'll just take out this logo from here. I'll just put this option called insert image. I'll just say this is my logo, and this logo is pretty big, right? So I'm just going to reduce it to something called 20 and 20. So let's save this. So it's really small, I believe. I think it's pretty small now. So let's say 40 and 40. So I guess this is okay. So let's see, we have this name of the filter, and we have this filter panel name, but it should be in the, it should be margin from the top, right? It should be aligned in the center. So we'll come back to the filter panel. Let's see now. Let's go back to the home, and now we will import one more image. That's home. So it's my home. So this home is showing 3737. We can adjust the sizes once we load the images. I take the reset filter, and then I do have this reset filter over here, and then marking, and I'll just click on this image, and we have this marking. So yeah, but you see there are 3 different sizes, and there is ups and downs. They're not aligned properly because of the different sizes and widths. So that's why you see this one is showing up. So let's make it something called 25 or something, 25 and 25, and let's save this. Yeah, that's looking good to me. 25 and 25, and come over here, 25 here. I would like to reduce this a bit to 35 and 35 pixels. Let's save this. Alright, so let's increase the size. So let's see, it's still there, good. So something went really small. 25. The reason this reset button seems to be they turned out to be the small. Anyhow, but you can still see these three images. This seems to be fine. Let's have what I'm seeing is, so if I create some for the filter panel, so this is what I'm want to put this into the center from the top. Let's create, where is the div class items? So all these items are here. Padding top from top it's 30 pixels, from top it's 30 pixels, and let's say everything is 30 pixels now. Now I would like to have the border to see where did I go? This one, right? So let's say, so we are seeing this as individual borders. So I'll just reduce it to 1 pixel and then I'll just say white. So each of these items are in borders. Each of these are in borders. And now content display color white template. So in order to reduce this from the top a bit, I'll just create one more item called name, f name. I'll just say f name. So now what I'll do is I'll just say dot f name. Remember, I haven't done this in my development, but I'm doing this in the Spotfire, so I'll not see any automatic Intellisense, like it will not show me any code, so I have to type by myself. So I'm just doing it margin top 10 pixels. So I can see it's margin top, so 10 pixels, and these three are aligned. So let's have some padding left between these guys, okay, between each of these items. So that's what I wanted to do. Padding left, from left, so I want to have some 5 pixels. Alright, cool. So now you have from left everything 5 pixels, so this is looking good to me. You know, actually I should not use the margin top because the box is showing up, it's coming up top. Let me use the padding for this. So box remains the same, and now for this I'll put something called 35, maybe 40. Alright, so now it's in center, and then let's increase the size of this reset button a bit. So it seems it's showing up small. So here's my filter panel, and this is my home button, and the third one is my this thing. So it's a height, I believe, right? So let's put height as yeah. So I think it's okay now. So let me take out those borders for this. Where is my borders? Let me put the comment, single line comment. Now it's looking good. Okay, so toggles are working fine. This is working fine. This is working fine. This is looking good. What else? Okay, so let me put the color for this one, CLR, because I don't like black filter panel name. White. So it's turned out to be white, and I can increase the font size to it. Font size, I want that to be 14 pixels. Okay, cool. So that's my 14 pixels panel, and this is looking good, and this is looking good. Okay, cool. Now all right, So now home reset button has to be worked, right? So all right guys, I just need to do small fix here. I'll show you what will happen here. So let me first do this reset. I'll just copy this one. I'll just copy this. So now in here I would like to create a action control property. I would like to say that here, hey, display text as reset, but actually I want to have an image behind to it. All right, so I got some existing functions called reset all filters. I'll just add this. Now image, I just need to come out here. I'll load it. Now we have this image here, and I'll click over here. So the image is showing a big. You see, this image is showing a big here. So it's filter name, and then this is my, yeah, this is my home page, and this is my filter. So this is the image we need to increase the size, remember. So how do I do that? I'll just go to this, click on this, and then I'll click on the format, and then I can do the specific size. So I can put the sizes here. So remember what sizes we have used. Width is my 25, height I used as 30. So hopefully it should show up what I want to, right? So it got fixed. Now let's see, if you select multiple filters, now you want to reset that filters, all you need to do is just click on that, done. So do the same thing for the others. Let's do this. So now let's do the reset marking also. What we gave is 25, 25. So I'll just take out this one. I'll just click on outside, and then let's see. I'm making sure that I haven't selected none of these, so they will get replaced otherwise. So now I'll just go back to this action control property. I'll just say reset marking, and then functions, and then reset all markings. I'll just add this one, and then it should be my image, and then browse. Where's my marking png? This is my marking, and then click OK. It's big, but we can reduce the size of it. Click on this, specific size 35 and 35. Cool. Oh no, it's something, it's still big. Let's reset markings, format 35. Oh, it should be 25, right? That's what we did it before. 25 and 25. Let's remark this stuff. Now reset less, it's got reset, so that's cool. Now we can use the home button, and like if you are using this filter panel anywhere in different pages, so you just hit this home button, it will take you to this home page. Okay, so I know how to create. I hope you guys know how to create this home button, just like how I created for reset markings and reset filters. So there it is. I think we have this cool fancy filter panel within our Spotfire right now. I'll just go ahead and close this one, and then I'll just take out this text area out so that I have this. So let's see if I want to increase this. There it is. It's working as exactly what we expected. If it is for the bigger computers or bigger resolutions, you just need to, I don't see any scroll downs. It's floating good. It's floating good. It's floating good. No issues. Toggle all filters. Cool. I can toggle it. So each of these filter name is highlighting whenever my mouse cursor goes up there. So when I click on individual div, so I can see this individual filter. Again, if I click on that, it's going up. That's cool. Cool guys. So what I do is, after this, I'll just post this to my the entire development into my website in my blog. So where you can go ahead and if you want any if you want this piece of code, you just need to just say type myrv.com, and it's me. So basically in my blog I'm adding all these contents. You see previously I have added this write by functionality with all that code which I have used. So I'll be doing the same thing, and I'll be also uploading the same thing in my LinkedIn profile. So you can find my LinkedIn profile from my website itself. It's LinkedIn. You can go through this. I'll be uploading this article in my LinkedIn too. Please let me know if you have any questions, and if you think we can improve that more in terms of flexibility, just let me know. Maybe I can try my best to do this. That's it, guys. That's it for today, and happy weekend. See you. Bye.